even as women, you have many more times testosterone than you have estrogen in your body, and that gets overlooked. So it's really important for healthy decisions, wanting to get to the dream, drive, motivation, sex drive, all of these things. So yeah.
I love you talked about the fact that you've got the liquid form and the powder form. Can you explain? I mean, the liquid form is so foul.
Yeah.
Like there's no way to like sugarcoat this, right? Like it is not a fun tasting thing. So is there benefit? I was like, hey, why do they have this when you had the capsule form? But do you recommend because I've noticed the capsules when they like, sometimes I've had them like kind of leak a little bit. And I'm like, oh, there's that taste. So do you recommend, is it even better absorption if you take the liquid form and or open the capsule and put that in water? Is that the like kind of mainlining it situation or is it?
Right. It's just faster. It's faster. Yeah. Okay. And so capsules are totally fine. Our best-selling product is the capsules. I created that. We can put all of our products, the dehydrated version, in capsules, but I also wanted to reduce people's pill burden too.
Right.
And then the liquid is there's an easy hack to this though. Everyone, like,
tell us the hack.
It's so simple. So if you have just a couple ounces of water, even less than this, you put the liquid in there and you shoot it like a shot, and then you have one sip of water after, and you just do that thing with your mouth that causes you not to taste it. Like you just like shoot it and kind of like, and then drink the water after. That makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to people, but or you just take some of our electrolyte or another electrolyte that you like and you flavor it. And that's usually what I do. And I just sip it and I absolutely don't taste it at all. So to me, it's just, just getting creative with that because so I typically flavor it with it's called Upgraded Charge, our electrolyte, which is yummy. I think is awesome. It tastes really good. It tastes a lot like a margarita. It's salty.
Yeah, it does. It's yummy. That's right.
Yeah. I kind of always wanted in my water, to be honest. So it's a blend. It does also, in my opinion, you really don't want calcium in your electrolytes. And I see calcium in some electrolytes. You ideally don't want stevia either. Some people also just don't like the taste of stevia. Right. But there's some research to show that stevia is not great for us, and possibly very bad. So like C word bad, so. Oh, wow. But who knows? Anyway, so the flavor, just in case anyone cares about that or knows about it, or wants to ask it comes from lime peel. So we take lime peel, dehydrate it, mix it, extract it. And so that's where it comes from. Excellent. So we've talked a lot about magnesium, but I want to give some other minerals their time in the sun. Sure. What I would love to ask you, because you guys do so much of this with testing, is what do you think both clinicians and consumers, I want to focus mostly on clinicians because that's who our audience is here today. Like, which are some of the minerals that people just don't think of, like the ones that you're like, sure. Man, this one moves the needle in this way and most people miss it, or like which ones are the unsung heroes? Sure. Manganese for raising core body temperature, and if you're sore after workouts for an abnormally long time. That's really the 5 minerals that I put in Upgraded Memory. People seem to really like. It doesn't have much of a taste either. That product's great because all of those minerals are synergistic. And so boron is in that group as well. Boron's great for men and women. It along with phosphorus are synonymous with intelligence. It's also great for reducing sex binding globulin if you have male patients or female patients that need to raise testosterone for any reason, because even as women, you have many more times testosterone than you have estrogen in your body, and that gets overlooked. So it's really important for healthy decisions, wanting to get to the dream, drive, motivation, sex drive, all of these things. So Yeah.
So what else? So you said your upgraded memory. So we've got manganese, you've got boron, phosphorus. What are the other two?
We have iodine in there. Yeah. We have iodine and molybdenum.
Okay.
Yeah. And molybdenum helps with protein utilization.
Okay.
So, a lot of people will be trying to, increase their metabolism, having more protein, and yet have, low stomach acid, low MolB levels, and then they're kind of like that spinning wheel on your Mac type thing. They're like stuck. So that helps. And we see these be low for a lot of people. The other thing is iodine. Iodine is one of my favorites. And I started to just jump in with that one.
No, that's great. That's what I wanted you to do.
Yeah. So all of those are pretty much 90. Yeah, all of those are really around 90%. I guess with the exclusion of phosphorus, but that one's pretty high too. In other words, 90% of people or more are deficient in those. Oh, wow. Iodine, there's a study of 6,000 people, 96% were found to be deficient in iodine, some of which self-reported that they were taking iodine supplements, and which kind of also shows you the likelihood of absorption. And also, just to pause and just generally say, so really all the supplements I've ever tested in a lab have been 25 to 30% or less absorbed. Wow. Into solutions and foods around that as well. You won't get much more than about 30% of the nutrients from your food, right? And ultimately, I gave a talk a while back around macros and micros, and just remembering, like, why do we eat, and what was the benefit of it? It's really just what our food breaks down to. So if you're on a certain diet or recommending a certain diet, it's thanks to all the micronutrients ultimately that other compounds too, polyphenols are important, all these things, but so thinking of that, and also realizing, well, the soil's incredibly depleted and it's getting worse year by year, and we need to be helping people have healthy children, so that when you kind of zoom out, we have more and more intelligent people, and we're giving birth to innovators instead of people that are just smart enough to get by type thing. The thing with iodine as it relates to this is it's so important for brain development that an iodine deficiency can lead to 15 to 20 point lower IQs in children, just in that one nutrient, if mom doesn't have it. So,
right.
Yeah, big
That's
deal.
Alarming. That's alarming.